Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about my dolls, and that's literally it. And in this video, I'm going to be building a deluxe version of Maryellen's Seaside Diner, which means first I have to open this big honking box. um, I've already had it for about a month now, and so the first part of this video, the first segment of the video is going to be me unboxing it, showing you what's in here. It's going to be really awkward. I've had to like rearrange my whole living room just to make everything fit, and it still is not going to be a proper like vantage point, but I'm going to do my best. So bear with me. It's probably going to get chaotic. And before I start opening up this huge wild box, I should say that I ordered this November 23rd. I looked up in my Visa statement records, and it said that it was going to ship by, I think it was originally January, and then it got bumped to February, and then it got bumped to March, and it eventually shipped. I think it was mid to late April that it actually was in stock and was delivered within a couple days to my American address. So I also put this on riser so that you could see it a little bit better because I'm in such a weird setup. So let me take it off that so that I can get this on a sort of angle. You might be able to see what's going on in here. As you would expect, big styrofoam lid. Okay, not too bad. I think I can handle this. The box of accessories that I'll open up in a minute. Here's a table, and I don't know if I made it clear in the beginning that I have the old Seaside Diner, which I'm going to sort of dismantle, put the best pieces together to make one big, huge Seaside Diner, because there are things I love about both sets and are lacking. So like one's lacking over, sorry, these are the bench seating for the table that I pulled out a second ago. Everything, there's another styrofoam board on the bottom that they're all stuck in, so I'm just gonna grab all the pieces and then here's a big piece and more styrofoam. Maybe I can use this box as a bit of a table to put everything on, since I had to remove my table in order to open this up on camera. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that might be nice. Okay, multifunctional. Now, let's see if it's even gonna be visible when I put it up here. Okay. So in the old set, this is a little bit narrower, and it doesn't have this telephone here, this actual like function, well, not functional, but like 3D telephone. The telephone in the old set is a sticker, which is so not what you expect from American Girl. At least you shouldn't. So that's one of the many things that I wanted about why I wanted to have both sets, to Frankenstein them together. Also, the old Seaside Diner that I bought secondhand locally, and it didn't have this apron. It was missing a few pieces, but I had already ordered this at the time, and I thought when I picked up the local one, I was like, oh good, it'll only have to last me a month and then I can do this project. But 6 months later, I'm finally getting around to it. So, everything is so awkward. I'm so sorry. Let me turn these ugly tags around. So, another thing that the old set has, the new set doesn't, is a corner booth. This one has a proper table and 2 booth sets, which is why, I'm going to have to expand the surface that I have my old set on, because this is going to be about maybe 12 to 18 inches longer. And so I wish I had my whole table here now. You know what? Now that this is open, I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to bring the table back and continue the way I normally would, because this is just, it's too awkward. Okay, I feel like I'm back to myself now. I have my table, I have dolls behind me that are kind of obscured, and I didn't open up anything at all. I didn't even remove this, what is this, gel pack. So I can continue almost as if like I didn't just spend all that time rearranging my whole living room again. This is a longer process than I expected. So now back to opening everything. I'll next open the table. As I said, I already have one. I believe it looks just like this, but it's up on the top shelf, and I will look at it later. I will compare it when I put everything together in the next segment. And here's the other booth, which will become, sorry, I often put the loudest things beside the microphone because I forget that I have it, because I'm terrible at this. And so, oh, another gel pack, silica pack. What else is there? Okay, let me go on to the box of accessories. And yes, there are probably many, many other Seaside Diner opening videos that'll be much less chaotic than this one. But I think at this point people are here for the chaos. I don't know. All right, what's in here? Oh, the dishes and the burgers. So I'll try, I should put this over so I can get a little bit closer to the camera. For anyone who hasn't seen any of the other unboxings, or you just like watching, I mean, this has been out a while, so maybe it's been a long time since you've seen the unboxings anyway. Oh. I was like, these burgers look very different. They're not burgers. That's why they look different from burgers. And in case you can't already hear it, these are proper glass plates. Although looking at them and thinking about it now, I think scale-wise, these are very thick plates. But that's not a complaint. They're very nice. And I guess it makes them a little bit more durable, because even though so many adult collectors are into American Girl, they are, at one point anyway, were designed for kids, right? So anyway, 4 plates. I don't know if I'm breezing through it too much, because I tend to do that, and I'm trying not to. And 4 forks. See, because I mentioned already that my other diner was incomplete, I don't know how much I have of everything and if it's the right numbers. And if I'm looking up there, it's because I'm looking at my old set. So 4 forks, 4 metal forks. Is that what the other ones look like? I'll compare them later. And some sandwiches. I definitely don't have sandwiches in my old set. I think it's just like little clumps of French fries, or maybe just call them fries in the US. And burgers that are just like 2 separate buns, a patty, like a beef or a veggie patty if you're a vegetarian, and then the clump of toppings all together, which I think is cute, because like unlike this, you can't take any of it apart. And I would love to, because I don't want olives on my sandwich. And I guess this is some kind of, oh, okay, I think this is supposed to be either a grapefruit or an orange with fruit in it, some kind of breakfast item, which I definitely don't have in my old set. And maybe the old one didn't have it. So that's one unfortunate thing about being somebody who's comparing the 2 sets, is I didn't have the other one new. So it could be that my information, because, oh yeah. Wait, no, I got, these are coins, which I think I got with the bakery, not with the old diner, the old Seaside Diner. So even sounds like real money. I hope you can hear that. And if you ever see me looking down at my microphone, it's because I have had it just turn off in the middle of recording and had to do entire like segments again. So now I have trust issues or trauma, you might say. And this is sugar, right? I don't drink coffee or tea or anything like that. So if I'm wrong and this is something else, no, it looks like a sugar thing. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, maybe it's salt. That's a big salt shaker, because here, this has to be pepper, but it looks like one of those, I don't know if you can see, it's just like sparkly black sand in there. And I have these bacon strips with so many different things. I think I have some with the diner, and with maybe Joss's minivan. And a side note about me, my least favorite food on the planet is bacon. To me, it's just like, I'm not a big fan of like really salty things. And it's just like salty strips of fat, which I know is the allure, but that's what makes me hate it more than like anything. And it's such a weird thing to feel that way. I don't like a lot of meat, to be honest, just chicken. So this is syrup, but instead of there being any kind of liquid in there, it's just like a plastic like a cup. Like you can look down into it, it's hollow. So that means there must be pancakes in here somewhere. And I think I have, no, pancakes I definitely have at Joss's minivan. Oh, more foodstuffs. Oh yeah, and there's I guess this is the thing that lights up. So I'll do that in a minute. Plug it in. Oh, more metal dishes. That's cute. Oh, for the milkshake maker. Milkshake machine maker. Yeah, nice. If you can, like, shiny, but keep in mind I have a lot of lights in here, so it won't blind you in real life. These are the the fry clumps I was talking about. I think they look a little bit different, or I remember them a little bit differently. So it's just like, you can't really eat any of the fries because they can't even pick one up because it's literally just like clumps of plastic. But still, I like the fake food. Yeah, and eggs, so more breakfast items. So you can have a fruit, literally a fruit bowl. You can have eggs, but only if it's sunny side up. And, oh, waffles. Oh, I wish I'd brought over my other set so I can just see what's what. But it's like I wasn't really thinking about everything that was in here. I was more so thinking trying to open it on the floor did not work out. And so here, okay, so the hamburgers are the same. Or is it a cheeseburger? I think that's supposed to be cheese on it. So it's just like a bottom bun. Oh, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So top bun, and then there's a little divot for the tomato to go in. So that must be just cheese and lettuce. So cheese, lettuce, cheeseburger. But I guess if you don't like cheese or anything, that could be a lot of things. I'm sorry. It's a veggie patty. Because I don't eat beef. Sorry, let me just try to get some of this garbage out of here. Otherwise, I won't be able to handle any of this. I hope you're watching this on double speed because I'm moving like at half speed. So these I definitely have. The strawberry milkshake, and here is this doesn't look very chocolatey. Oh, that is the same how the other one looks. To me, it looks very like, at first I thought it was supposed to be like a caramel milkshake. And then I forgot, I didn't open the other one of this. The other milkshake maker. Bring it down here so I'm not making too much noise. And you can see metal. This must be part of the milkshake making machine. So I can't really tell from sitting here what this is, but it looks like it must be something to go in the kitchen. These condiment, mustard and ketchup bottles. Oh, I never noticed that they're so bendy. They're like little, I mean, it's better than being really hard and, jabbing your eye out. Another hamburger. I don't think I need to open another hamburger. Some hot dogs or frankfurters. We just call them hot dogs, but I've heard wieners, frankfurters. I have so many of these because these come with so many different things. And I don't need hot dogs. Okay, so this is what I was thinking the hamburger patty looked like, little sausage rounds. Ugh. Except I don't think that's the right color for sausage rounds. What do I know? Aha, pancakes. So more breakfast foods. So I'm just trying to show you whatever I pull out. Okay, so these must be scrambled eggs. So I lied. Sunny side up isn't your only breakfast option. You can also have these little clumps of chunky eggs. There you go. Or is this toast or French toast? Probably just regular toast. And sometimes when I say things like refer to something, I wonder if it's a regional way, like would America, because Canada's second language is French, but I'm pretty sure French toast is like, it's known like that in all of the West. It's not just a Canadian thing, right? And here's the bell. I already have one of these with my other set. So I don't know what else might need that. Oh, should I have done that by the microphone? Wait. It works. Another hot dog. And this is a tray, which in the bakery, you put baked goods on it, but I don't think there are baked goods. So, I mean, I could use it for, I don't know, eggs or something anyway. It doesn't have to be the same as everything else. And, oh, okay, so there's a little bit more stuff in here. This came with this little package, which is like stickers and menus. I see some dollar bills, probably one-sided dollar bills. And I hate that the dollar bills are one-sided. Because I like, oh, I spoke too soon. Double-sided dollar bills. That's pretty exciting. It's the little things that matter. That's why things should always be this detailed. So wow, nice. Finally, like money that you can actually have your doll holding, and you don't have to like have them hiding the unmarked back of the bill. So that's fun. I can like disperse this among many different displays. And I have so many of these menus already because I think they also come with the bakery, or maybe that's where I put all the menus from my other set. So just if I can get them out, yeah, just 2. That's fine because I don't need 100 of these, and I already have like 3 or 4 maybe. And what would this be? Oh, placemats. You'd think I would know. I should know. There you go. Just some paper placemats, which would go up there if I didn't make such a mess of the table to begin with. And oh, now that I'm halfway through all the contents, here's a list of the contents. And American Girl is thanking me for choosing American Girl because for more than 30 years, they've been making high-quality outfits, accessories, and historical recreations that girls love. Uh-oh. I bought this for myself. Anyway, I'm used to it. That doesn't even, I'm kidding. Just joking around here. Oh, okay. So this is the orders that stick up on those gray clips. And the set that I had already bought was missing one. So in my mind, there were only 2 orders because so one of my dolls must have taken the other order already. So I don't know if you can see me clipping them. Oh yeah, you can. Here we go. Oh, there are actually 4 in here. So that means that the child who owned mine previously lost 2 orders probably. How could she? And these are just more like instruction-y things that are not important. I never read them. And then here are the stickers that I may or may not use. You see the other set has like a wall that extends from the counter, and the child put the stickers up, which I was happy about because I never want to do it, but if it's already done, then I'm like, ooh, at least I can use those ones. So I might just try to carry out that motif throughout the entire thing. No, you know, I'm gonna do that after because I should really get this on. Because it's the apron that I can finally put on the doll who's supposed to be wearing the apron. All right. Try to... Another thing I have to do, is this even visible now? All right, it's visible enough, if you humor me. I have some AAA or AA batteries. It requires 3 AA batteries in order for this to light up, and you should be able to see it when it lights up. And I think it makes sounds. Hopefully it's not deafening with me right here beside it. And truly, I don't know... Where are my batteries? Oh. 2 of these batteries are brand new. Pulled them out of a package, but they were my last 2. So I'm hoping of the others in my hand, at least one of them will work or have enough juice to let this work for the sake of the video. Because truthfully, I put batteries in so that they could work, but then I don't ever actually play with the toys. It's just nice knowing that if I ever wanted to, like to show it off to somebody, oh, I didn't put in my batteries. It's nice to know that I could, you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm ever doing like a room tour, then I want to show off the different things it can do. Oh yeah, I can see the buttons back here for music and the speakers back here too. Let's hope it works. Oh, you have to press the button to make, so you can kind of see it spinning at the top up here. And you can hear. Just play some music. I think it's the same music as the jukebox. What's this do? I'm saving the rest of my hamburger for Scooter. Okay, so it talks to you. Do you want ketchup with your fries? Fun, right? Okay, so this is definitely makes this superior, this like light up feature and the spinning feature and the sounds, because the other one looks like it lights up, but it doesn't. And so that's one of the big draws. So many big draws to this set though. And so I'm glad that battery worked. And now I can open up the apron and put it on Jody, who I have him working behind. He's the chef at the Seaside Diner. It's a Truly Me 77, who I originally got. I got this doll to be Jody, Claudie's brother, in my Claudie collection. So he's wearing an outfit that's a little bit more 1920s than 1950s, but I don't think it looks that far off. Or maybe I'm just telling myself that to feel better. Or maybe he's just wearing an old suit because he didn't have one of his own. And see, he's supposed to wear the hat like this, but with the way he's crunched up, has been crunched up in the back, it didn't fit that way. So now that the counter is deeper, he will fit. That's also very exciting news. And before I end this segment, am I missing anything? I mean, it came with more hats, or another hat. And I think the bakery also came with a hat, so I had a couple of those. And it came with more. What goes in here? Because the fries wouldn't fit. Maybe you just put maybe it's for hot dogs? But these also come with like so many other play sets. I don't know, hot dog, we'll go with hot dog. Or like sausage rounds. So yeah, I think that's everything from this segment, from the unboxing. And then it's really late here now, so I'm going to continue the rest of this project tomorrow. I'm going to bring down the other set, start taking it apart, and then the parts. Well, I don't know why I'm explaining all this when I can just show you in the next video, but I'll just show you, like, just bracing you for what's left. The unboxing part's over. So now I'm just going to put the pieces together, and then after that, I have to modify the bookcase or the display case that they're on to make it bigger, and then I'll put everything together and show you the final product. So to anyone who stuck around for this part, thank you. I'll see you in the next segment. So it's the next day, and I figure before I start dismantling or dissecting this older Seaside Diner beside me here, I would show a little bit of a comparison, because this is really the last time I'm going to be able to do this with them side by side. And after looking at the new set more carefully, I realized I'm not going to be able to go with the original plan I had for how I was going to mash them together. So I am going to figure something else out off camera, because I've already modified the surface of my display space so that the extended version will fit. And let me compare some other things like the tables, because they both came with pretty much the same table, but so loud probably. As you can see, the older one has a black base, and this has a silver base. Don't know why they made that change, but then other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. And I was trying to figure out what this is for. It's just a condiment caddy, which is so cute. I had to read the contents list to figure out what was what, because I don't know if this old set came with a full flatware serving, so it's got a knife, a spoon, and a fork. I could have taken it from a kitchen. Maybe the kid who owned the set before had extra pieces that they put in. I'm not too sure, because this new set only comes with 4 forks, which are the same fork, and I couldn't remember if they were or not. It didn't look the same to me. And one funny thing that I want to show is in the old set. So this set comes with like scrambled eggs, sausage rounds, and pancakes, and this came with like a breakfast platter. So it's just like things that are molded as one piece, and it does not look appetizing. Not that I was gonna eat it. And the fry things are the same, but what's also not the same is in the old set it was like a melamine plate, like it's just like plastic. And I mean, there are dishes like this, so that wouldn't have bothered me. It's just to say that they really stepped up the quality on this new set, which is probably why it was so expensive. You just even see it like this is like a side plate pretty much. And anything else I should say before I start explaining what I have planned? I guess I could show the different, I don't know, I'm going to show it all too when it's all set up, so it's probably being a little bit redundant, but I mentioned that this old set came with a corner booth, like so. and it goes with the wall there, whereas this just came with the two seats, which I already showed before. So now let me explain what I was going to do quickly because I can't do it anymore. I thought I was going to be able to, because as you see from this set, it's like an actual play set that opens up and there's this wall extends from it. It opens twice. To anyone who isn't familiar with the set, that's how it goes. And it's just in here with screws. So my original plan was just to remove the screws in here, which I'm still going to do. And I was hoping I could follow what it is in here, like make it extend from this part of the counter here. But if I do, because this counter is so much deeper, it's actually not going to work. So I'm going to have to have the wall, figure out a way to have it be freestanding and won't fall over up in the display, because it has the support of the counter it's attached to here. And some other, like this kind of does look like it lights up. Like maybe you could have put a light back here because it's hollow to have it light up, but it just a tease. So this is what I was saying, how there are so many big improvements with the new diner set, play set. And the best thing about this older one, not just the corner booth, which is really cool, but this wall. Like this wall is what I want so badly, because it feels like, it's the actual, see, like that's what I see is happening. If I can't attach it, it's just going to fall over. So we have to figure out a way to maybe like screw it to some kind of base that it can be a little bit more independent, because like the whole reason I wanted this set to mash up with the old set, new set, was so that I could have the Seaside Diner wall behind it. And I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say for this segment of the video. I don't think I'll show much of the process of, because this is boring, like of actually doing the oh, that doesn't pop out as easily. Okay. So yeah, I'll do the rest of this off camera, because who wants to see this? It's just that I thought I'd give a little explanation of what I wanted to do. And then, so the next segment is going to be a little quick before and after. So the volume will be different because when I'm up there recording, I'm in a really weird place. So to anybody out there who watches the videos with sound, beware that it's going to be a drastic change in the volume probably. So just be careful. All right, so see you soon when this is all done, and wish me luck. Well, by the time you see this, it'll already be done, so don't bother. So before I show the Seaside Diner in its final form, I want to give one last pretty quick shot of how it looked in the old days with the first version. Everything was already really cute and detailed, of course, but I just want to show just how different it is, the deluxe version, from my previous Seaside Diner. And now, here's the new version. So it didn't go completely according to plan. There were some parts that I couldn't take apart properly, and other parts I had to improvise with. But all in all, it looks good. I love that rotating sign. I love the way it lights up. And one of the things I don't like is that Nenea cannot sit at that booth. So she's standing as if she's waiting for her friends or something. But it's so nice how the rest of it all came together. There's just one piece over here that I have to figure out, but I can't get the rest of the old diner apart, the main component. So if you see that 4-inch gap back there, I'm trying to take apart the entire, so if you look at I keep calling them milkshakes, but they call it malt. So behind the malt maker, there's that kind of 4-inch panel from the old set. I want to take it and put it in here, but it's going to take me a while to figure out how to get that apart. So this is as good as I can get it for now. And I mentioned I had to modify the surface. So I took just like a 5-inch, you see like a 5-inch MDF panel over there. So she's basically standing on a ledge, but they're not going to move around. She's not going to fall to her death. I think she'll be fine. And it's the reason I did that is because you enter the room there and I don't want to walk by and bang my head. So it's just there. It's just that size for safety purposes. Other than that though, looks pretty good. So I didn't originally plan to put it here. I had a bigger space for it, but then I put Joss's World over there. And one more thing I want to show if I can reach, because I've moved my table over here. I want to take the phone off the hook because it has an audio clip. I bet you can't hear it because I'm so far away. So anyway, what she is saying is 10 cents for 5 minutes, please. But anyway, this is my set, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the pieces come together. And I'm sure I'll have a video soon, so see you in the next one.